Work to start putting aside money to make repairs to the Adair County Courthouse began in August 2019. In early 2021, the Adair County Commissioners learned the estimated cost of the restoration work would cost between $3 and $5 million. The Commissioners then proposed a quarter-cent sales tax that ultimately did pass in April 2021 to help fund this project. Significant work on the courthouse did not begin until August of 2021. Eventually, as the magnitude of the project evolved, the building's offices were moved out of the courthouse at the start of November 2021. Then the first hiccup in the project occurred in January 2022 when there was a water leak caused by some frozen pipes while the building's new windows were being installed. In February 2022, Presiding Commissioner Mark Shahan believed that the building's offices would be back by that July.
Move back in the courthouse by mid-July. We think that's doable. Our contractors are not going to be waiting on any materials to make that happen.
Next month, when I spoke to Shahan, he said that was no longer feasible.
We got hit with a lot more things than we thought we were going to have to address. Then you got all the added costs of paying rent for the offices to stay out of the courthouse, and that's another thing. We can't really help that. We just got to make sure that we get done the work that needs to get done so we can preserve this building.
Another setback on the project was when asbestos was found in the building in May 2022. That was removed the next month in June of 2022. At that point, the project's completion delay was due to the elevator's parts being on back order. Also, the project had used almost all of the $8 million loan used for the work by then.
It would have been nice to have known ahead of time when we found all these things, but nobody's really done an assessment of the courthouse such as what we did on this project. So looking back, maybe we should have spent more money deep diving, but work got done and as needed.
Parts for the elevator finally arrived this February, and plans to get offices back to the courthouse were made in March. Some offices returned to the building in late May, and now every office is back in the building.
We have a good outcome. Like I say, there's a lot of work we did, electrical and the data and the plumbing, asbestos removal, those kind of things you don't really see, but it's all part of the restoration process, and we have a good outcome here. This
month, the public was invited to walk through the courthouse and take a look at all the restoration work that was made to the architecture inside and outside of the building. The afternoon of the open house was followed by a ceremony celebrating the 125th anniversary of the cornerstone on the building. Reporting for KTVO News, I'm Matt Gunn.